Hey everybody, Gunston Undercover here. Today is Wednesday, August 14, 2019. The time is 3:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the weather here in New Jersey today, it was raining this morning. Now it's just clouds and the humidity is right up there and temperatures in the mid-80s. I want to say it's really uncomfortable right now. I was going to do this video at a picnic site here in Cheesequake Park, but the mosquitoes are eating me alive, so we're going to do it in the car. It's the safest place right now. I don't have time to go to my happy place picnic bench and do it. So we got a story here where a town is getting rid of their police chief. Town gets rid of chief job, switches to public safety director after cops abuse paid time off policy. So it sounds like the whole damn department is full of blue zero heroes. And I seem to recall Franklin Township, which is the town, is where that cop that was hooked on heroin, doing heroin while he was on the job. So let's read this story. Here it is. It's in NJ.com. It's dated today. There it is. You can see it. There it is. Yep. And let's read it. I haven't read the full story. A Somerset County town is making the switch from a police chief to a public safety director despite concerns from the public that the decision was rushed. I don't think it's rushed. Probably a good thing. In an unanimous vote by the Franklin Township Council Tuesday, the town will be switching from having a police chief lead its department to a public safety director. I wonder if he'll be working at half the price. I think there are people that are concerned, said Mayor Phil Kramer, interview with NJ Advanced Media before the final vote. There are people who don't understand what this means. They see this mismanagement and understand we need a change at this point in time. The mismanagement Kramer is referring to includes dozens of police officers misusing a paid time off policy spelled out in a union contract. Now listen to this contract. This is the absurdity that your town councils vote on. Spelled in a union contract that cost township at least $470,000 since 2016, according to a New Jersey Advanced Media analysis of payroll records and state pension data. The policy is supposed to compensate union officials and their designees for time spent conducting union business. Why? Why? Why are we paying them to conduct union business? You see the absurdity here, people? You see what's going on? Records have shown that nearly half the department has submitted union time for events that include vacations and attending golf tournaments. This follows an officer who overdosed on the job. So there, I was correct on that one. In April, and the sudden retirement of the department's two top officials, Chief Richard Grammer and Captain Gregory Boring, and the takeover of the force's operations by the Somerset County Prosecutor's Office in June. So you have this whole department, Franklin Township Police Department, it was nothing but one big stinky toilet bowl full of blue turds. You got corrupt chief, you got a corrupt captain, you got cops lying on their getting paid for doing something they weren't actually doing. So you got a police force full of liars and drug overdoser. You are here to serve us. No, they're not. Let's stop with even this guy here is starting to believe they're not here to serve anybody but themselves. I'll just repeat myself in case there's somebody out there that missed it. The job of the police is to investigate, arrest, gather intelligence evidence, and assist the prosecutor's office. That is their main job, to enforce laws and assist the prosecution. Their other side job is to collect money for the town administrator. They use them as revenue generators by extorting money for motor vehicle stuff. Nowhere is their job serving anybody. I'm 59 years old and never had a cop serve me. Nope. So that's another myth, and even these town bureaucrats are buying into it. You are here to serve us. You need to be reminded of that. No, they work for us. That's what they need to be reminded, that they work for us and the taxpayer is their boss. Because right now they think they're the boss and they think they can do what they want. And pretty much they are doing what they want until they get caught. We are the people. You should serve us, and we want a police chief, said Robert Western during the public comment portion of the meeting. Well, sounds like to me you had some public people out there who know what the hell they were talking about. I should be there. I could go in and educate these people. In the crowd of about 30 residents. Imagine that 30 residents, Franklin Township, only 30 people showed up for this. Several expressed concerns about the public safety director being a civilian with no law enforcement experience. You don't need law enforcement experience. You just need how to manage things and have enough balls to, when one of these cops gets out of line, to whip him back into place. Some said they were concerned about the council's rushing to make a decision. It was a sentiment that was echoed by former mayor and current Somerset County Freehold Director Brian Levine in a public letter. I fear political appointee who did not come through the police ranks. I don't think the ones come through police ranks are any better. They're all corrupt. They're all full of nepotism and cronyism. We see how that goes. I fear our beautiful, diverse citizenry who currently have confidence in their public safety officials, I don't, will be let down and become fearful themselves. Well, I think the Lily Whites are already fearful. Kramer and council members attempted to reassure members of the public that the safety of the township is their top concern. Yeah, they don't want lawsuits. And would not be compromised in the changeover to public safety director. The chain of command remains the same, from the officer in charge to the prosecutor to the Attorney General's office, said Township Attorney Louis Raynon. The public safety director would be responsible for the administrative aspects of the department, while 3 captains would lead the law enforcement parts of the department, according to Raynon. And unlike a police chief, the public safety director would not be a tenured position. That's good. I hear the comments that a public safety director will allow politics to enter the law enforcement process. It always enters the law enforcement. What are you kidding? I'll give you an example. Right here in Monmouth County, your sheriff, what's his name, Golden? He's the Republican chairman here in Monmouth County. All the freeholders Republican. So if you got a chief of police who's a Republican and he's active in Republican business, don't you think there's some influence going on? Anyone communicating anything else is either ill-informed or intentionally misleading you, Kramer said, reading from a prepared statement. Well, I will put this link in the description. You can read the full story yourself. So you have a Franklin Township Police Department. It's one big stinky toilet bowl, so bad that the chief and the captain had to resign, and the prosecutor's office had to come in there and run things, and now they're going to get a public safety director in there. What's his connection? How did he get the job? Is this something that people are going to, is he an appointee? How, what's his qualifications? How did he get the job? That's really what I would look into, is how did he get his job? What is his connection? And as far as all these cops on the force that were putting in for time that they didn't actually work or didn't do what they said they were doing, they should be fired. That's lying, isn't it? Isn't that lying, falsifying a record? But again, nothing's going to happen because this is how it goes. I'm going to sit undercover. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Till next time, people.